Hello, beautiful peoples. We're doing an unboxing of the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle by Kelly T. Smith. The publisher appears to be Beyond Words. I'm not familiar with this publisher, but yeah. This deck or box set includes 77 cards, so 77 Oracle cards, and a 208-page guidebook. And yeah, I'm excited to see what's it all about. Let's open it up. It's a big box, you guys. I was a little worried about that, especially since I got this before my trip. And I'm like, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to ship this. I don't know if I can carry. It's big. I have a lot of heavy decks, but y'all can relate to that, I'm sure. So you have the book sitting on top. I had already slipped the little plastic piece, you know, that they used to hold the cards. It was like a little clear plastic piece. I slipped that off just because I wanted to look at some of the cards. So it's not a true unboxing, but it is because I only went through like the first couple of cards to see if if there was any damage or anything like that. So I don't want to take them out of order before I kind of inspect the deck. Well, that's a new habit, by the way. I didn't always do that, but lately with things going on with, you know, the mail shortage due to, you know, everything that's been going on in 2020 and the holidays. And anyways, I just knew that my deck could run the risk of being damaged on its way to me. I've had items that have been lost that was shipped not even far from me that had been lost for like 3 weeks, and I thought it was done. Amazon refunded me, and they were the ones pushing me to refund. I was just going to wait it out. Then lo and behold, I get a notification from the United States Postal Service. I got a text message like on Sunday saying your package is going to be delivered today. And I'm like, what package? And I look, I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, so I know I got sidetracked, but that's just a sign of the times. This video is being published December 28th, 2020. So yeah, here are the backs. They are pretty big, but this is standard size for an Oracle deck, really. I prefer smaller, you know, especially with 77 cards. It's a lot of cards. I will only probably be able to overhand shuffle, but we'll see. Yeah, and it's like glossy backs, glossy cards. Not reversible, but that's okay. I don't really concern myself with that. Let's go through the cards and then we'll take a look at the guidebook here. So, and I like, before we get started, I do like that it's glossy and thin and not, you know, gilded with anything. So I think it'll hold up nicely. I have cards with similar stock like this. I'm trying to think of one, maybe like the Hoodoo Tarot or something. I don't know. It's a little on the glossy side, but it's not bad. All right, here's the first card, Speaking Up. And I'm not going to read every single message. I'll just read the ones I'm called to read. With Speaking Up, number 1, your soul is guiding you to stand in your light and speak your truth. Okay. Just do this. Or will I do that? Yeah, I'll do that. Metamorphosis. Like the caterpillar that emerges from its cocoon, you're about to get your wings. And so when you look at this like abstract art, this is not necessarily for everyone, but it's for me. I have very much an eclectic art taste for my collection, and really and truly this would be something I would myself personally try to explore making. You know, I just love that it looks all textured or what have you, and so, you know, it's beautiful to me, but I could see how it may not be for everyone. And I suppose I could even trim these, because look here, you can actually trim them, and I may end up doing that. Yeah, it'll cut into the cocoon a little, well, maybe, yeah, a little bit. But if you don't mind that, you could do that if it's going to be too much of a challenge to shuffle up. So metamorphosis, self-love. I love this one because this is like affirmation. This is like an affirmation. You are learning that your capacity to love others is directly related to your ability to love yourself. I love that. The void. You may be covering up the emptiness or pain within. Guys, I can't talk tonight. It's been a long day, very long day. Start over. You may be covering up the emptiness or pain within through an addiction. Awakening. You are no longer letting people dictate and run your life for you. She's got intuition. Universal flow. Spiritual gifts. You are in the process of developing and fine-tuning your spiritual gifts. It's beautiful. Hidden treasure. You have brilliant untapped potential just waiting to be explored. And so then you could, if you're a life coach or a reader, a tarot reader like myself, and this card, came up for your client, you do like a 1-card draw or 3-card draw, and then this comes up, then you can work on with your client on how to explore what maybe those hidden treasures are for them. So I love that. It's a great jumping off point. Trust and forgiveness. It is time for you to let down your guard and learn to trust again. Natural born leader. You were born to lead others. It is a part of your life's path. Surrender. Release and surrender all control and let nature take its course. Oh, I love that. Judgment. You are being asked to let go of all judgments and forgive those who judge you. Beautiful. Obsession. It is time to get out of your head and back into your heart. I just love these messages. I understand that this deck actually started out as like maybe an app, like a phone app or something. I don't know, like it was a virtual deck. It wasn't, created. So it's exciting to see the evolution of that. I have a couple of decks that are in app form that I wish were full-on decks, and it's exciting to see when this happens. Core values. Follow your heart and make your values a priority. Approval. Nourishment. You're being asked to take time out for self-care. Past life connections. Wake-up call. You're about to discover your life purpose. And also a tip, if you read these cards, maybe if you're only picking up on something in the image and you're not even looking here or here, that's okay. Or maybe you pick up just this message, or maybe you just say, okay, I'm not going to even worry about what's up here. I could just focus on here. A lot of people get hung up on text on their decks thinking they can't work with them, when in fact, it just gives so much more richness to a reading. And why I say that is because if you do readings with clients, they will sometimes see a message in the card and say, whoa, oh my gosh, it's speaking right to me. And I may not even read the message. I may just go off of here, like the main keyword on a deck. I have other decks that have writing on it. And I say, okay, well, let's talk about that. Let's explore that. And so, don't be afraid of those decks. I get it. It could be just a matter of personal taste too. Some decks, I don't want any words at all. Others, I just want one keyword. I don't want any text. And then, it just depends, really. And I understand why this deck, I don't know, they probably needed it bigger to maybe capture this beautiful art. Who's the artist? Is she also an artist? Just wanting to know. Oh, it's out of Portland, Oregon. That's my neighboring state. I'm in California. Copyright art is by Frederic Caladini. Nice. Beautiful. That's why I felt such a kindred connection to this deck. As soon as I heard about it, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have it. Old Soul. creative projects. Sure you get better lighting. Restlessness. Find a way to calm the waters of your mind. This is very Four of Cups to me, if you're thinking about it in the tarot. Authentic self-expression. Be true to who you really are, and your life will change in the most amazing ways. It's so true. So freaking true. Please, please use this as an affirmation. It's very true. Heavenly helpers. Rejoicing. That's beautiful. Oh, I love this one. Celebration. Take time out to celebrate. Ooh, I love a good boundaries card. Let's see what the message is. You are learning the gentle art of setting boundaries and saying no. Beautiful. Beautifully simply said. Connection. Shooting star. Ooh, it says you're a shooting star. You are about to step into your fullest potential. And I'd like to also add, maybe this is like a wish fulfilled. It's cool. Automatic negative thoughts. See, okay, it's so funny. This right here, I have tapestry in my home that looks like that. So that's why I think I was so drawn to this deck. You are learning to take charge of the thoughts you choose to give life to. Yes. Oh, Kelly, you did a wonderful job. Reconciliation. This relationship, friendship, or partnership can be saved. Isn't that beautiful? It's like, you know what this is? I'm thinking what would be a good use of this deck is general oracle readings. And what I mean by that is when you have a client or friend or whoever comes to you and says, I don't know what I want a reading. I know I just want a reading. Can you help me? I just want a reading. I don't have a question. And say, okay, well, let's see what we should focus on. Let's take a gander at it. Let's go for it. Let's shuffle the cards. And then these cards come up and you have these beautiful launch points. I love it. Recognition. Someone deserves to be recognized for all that they do. And then I'll add, is that you or is that someone in your life? Yeah. Source. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. Healing with nature. Your soul yearns to be outside in nature around the healing waters, flowers, and trees. Perception. You are getting ready to have a shift in perception that will change everything. Fear. Your fears are keeping you from moving forward into the life you deserve. Don't let it do that. Time to lighten up. The magic touch. Visionary. You are learning to synthesize all of your creative ideas into action. That's beautiful. Ooh, I like this. Power struggle. You may be involved in a power struggle between two or more people. You see what I'm saying? Like how it's covering different kind of themes, different areas here that deals with the heart matters. And it's like it's got your shadowy kind of cards and your light facing cards. And I would love that. It's a balanced deck in my opinion. Dark night of the soul. You're in the midst of a spiritual awakening. Yes. Education. Ooh, I like this. Education is an important part of your soul's development at this time. Synchronicities. Allow the magic to unfold as synchronistic events lead you in a new direction. Gorgeous. Career transition. Your soul is yearning for a career aligned with passion and purpose. Yes, yes, yes. I really like this deck. New door. Your prayers have been answered and a new door is being held open for you. What a beautiful thought. You could meditate on that, right? Oh my goodness, a door is being held open for you. All the doors that you encounter, because you're following your big yes. All the doors that you encounter, imagine that open. And you just easily walk through. Oh, beautiful. Universal mind. You are about to receive the solution to your problem or concern. Sorry for the glare. Unwavering faith. You're being asked to have faith in the unseen. Isn't it pretty? And the flower, you know, it's like, okay, having unwavering faith from the time it was a seed and planted to the time, you know, it's, you know, it grows a stalk and the leaves and then it blooms. And then as it decays, but if you don't have faith in that seed and you dig it up before it has a chance to take root and to grow, well, there it ends. And so unwavering faith is about, I planted that seed and now I'm going to have faith that it will bloom in its own divine timing. Tough love. Ooh, give me a tough love card. It is time to tell the truth about something you have been avoiding. Ooh, nice. Self-sabotage. You may be creating pain for yourself by standing in your own way. Ooh. Empath. You may be confusing other people's energy with your own. That does happen. And until I realized that was happening, I was going freaking crazy. Auric field. It is time to call in energy protection to shield, clear, and strengthen your aura. Beautiful. Soul group. You're getting ready to unite with members of your soul family. I have a beautiful big family here on the channel. My soul family. The journey. You are learning that every challenge you face has a hidden gift inside. Entrepreneur. I love this one. Be on the lookout for exciting business opportunities to unfold. Sticking a little, they're not bad. Mirror. Everything that is happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. I literally just said that to a friend of, you know, she was talking about another friend. And anyways, mirror. I literally said that today. Old habits. An old habit may be keeping you from moving forward. Parting ways. It may be time to move on from this person or situation. Very Eight of Cups to me. The Tarot. Positive life changes. Angel numbers. Support team. Limiting beliefs. This situation calls for reprogramming your belief system. Not an easy thing to do, but a very worthwhile effort. Wishful thinking. Seeker of the truth. Karma. Oh, you may be involved in a situation that requires justice or fairness. Hibernation. Your soul needs time alone for meditation and rest. Yes, yes, yes. I bet you if I shuffle that, it would probably pop up. Spiritual growth. You're currently experiencing a lesson required for your spiritual evolution. Resolve. This is a period of indecision and inner conflict, and it is time to make a decision. Environment. Now is a good time to clear, clean, and declutter your environment. Universal Bank. Inner child. You're currently healing old emotional wounds. Earth shifts. energy healer. Your natural ability to heal yourself and others is needed now. Increase. Mentor. Soulmate. This relationship is a match made in heaven. And generosity. So that's the cards here. So I'm going to see if I can shuffle them. I do like the messages because they're so varied, and it really makes for a great deck. I think I may end up trimming them. I always keep saying that. I'm going to trim the deck, so I'm going to give it a try. And then I never do. Oh my gosh. They're biggins. If you separate them, and I think that these are the kind of cards that over time you will be able to break them in, and they'll shuffle easier. But oh my goodness, yeah. I don't want to mess them up. I like them though. I do. I want to look at the book in just a moment. I'm trying to shuffle them up. Yeah, people were saying in the reviews on Amazon that they thought that the deck was a bit on the large side. And I was like, well, I think it'll be fine. I'm just going to go with it. But I'm worried because it's going to be hard to get jumpers. I need to break them in or trim them. I think I may trim them. So let's look at the guidebook here. The contents. What is the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle? 5 core principles of the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle and how to use this deck. And then we have the card messages and acknowledgements and about the author. And she has tips on how to use it. I won't go into too much. She does have spreads. There's a spread there. Let's see. There's a spread there. Oh, another one. Self-sabotage reading. I am digging that. Love that a lot. Relationship healing reading. I'm loving the spreads. Let me see. General 3 card. So she has situation, coaching, advice, emotional challenge. But I won't go into all the others. You guys should definitely check this out for yourself. Speaking up. So I'm just looking at what's included in the guidebook here. So the first card has your soul is guiding you to stand in your light and speak your truth. And I'll just read a quick excerpt here. Are your words scripted? Do you only say what you think others want to hear? Your soul is guiding you to stand up in your light and speak up. You have something important to say that needs to be heard. This situation cannot get better if you are holding back your truth, and your truth is more than just your words. How do you compromise yourself? Do you deny what you feel, agree to do things that you don't enjoy, or agree with someone in order to keep the peace? This card shows up to tell you that, in some ways, you have no voice. Your opinion, beliefs, and ways of doing things are taking a backseat to everyone else's. It's time to pay attention to how you are communicating with others. Allow yourself to honor your inner truth and set your intention to communicate with your inner truth in a loving and transparent way. This card could also indicate that you've been conditioned to keep your opinions to yourself. But your opinions matter. Speak up as this situation calls for it. When you do, you will have a renewed sense of self. And you may even open doors that were previously closed to you. Intuitive life coaching questions. Is there something on your mind that you are not communicating? And question number 2, do you feel that you are compromising yourself in any way? And you can then explore, you can explore what are some of those ways, and you can even rank them, right? I'm just thinking you could explore those ways and then you can rank them and then say, okay, this is clearly something I need to look closer at. Why am I giving up my voice, giving up my power, surrendering, that's so important to me, to be my own advocate. Why am I doing that? I really like this. I think this is a really good guidebook. I do. I think this is a really nice oracle deck, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, if I wish it was smaller, I do. But other than that, there's not much I would change about this deck at all. Yeah, you don't have to use the guidebook, but you can if you want to. You certainly can. And we discussed how to work with the card messages. So, yeah, there you have it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button on your way out. And also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. And let me know in the comments, do you know about this deck? What are your thoughts? Have you worked with it? Is this something you would consider? Or do you know of other similar decks that kind of have this kind of theme? Because I don't really, and I really am impressed with it, and I could see myself using it for client readings once I break it in or trim it. So we'll see how that goes. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.